Yo, what's up, peeps? So I just seen this video, this guy on YouTube talking about he had to call the police on the black business, right? And I was like, um, first I want to say that all black business businesses aren't bad. It's some good black businesses, but it kind of got me thinking, right? I remember one time I had to I had a problem. I had a problem with a Dodge dealership, right, in Baltimore. So I had a Dodge Daytona, right, nice car, right. It was fairly new. I had just got it maybe probably 3 4 months and fast, right. The Daytona was fast. It was a turbo 4 cylinder intercooler car could run, right. I mean that car could do 155 um miles per hour. Anyway, got to racing this guy. I remember Route 40 was busting his ass, right? And I had my girlfriend with me at the time. Rest in peace, Lisa. Her name was Lisa, and her sister was in the back seat. And I remember it was got going again. And it was a curve coming up. She said, "Brian, it's a sharp curve coming." And as soon as I hit that curve, right, I said, "Man." I remember downshifting, trying to slow the car down and braking, and I was going too fast, and I hit that curve, and it was almost like I was on snow. I mean, I lost, and you gotta and remember the Daytona was front wheel drive, a lot of torque. Anyway, came out that curve and went across Route 40. Route 40 is 2 lanes. It's like 4 lanes, but two on this side and two on this side. I went across both lanes. Luckily, no car wasn't coming. Hit the hit the curve. Car rolled and somersaulted and came to a stop. Right, like damn. And luckily, nobody got hurt. Right, nobody got hurt. Everybody was okay. I'm like, you all right? Yeah. And I remember getting out the car, and I remember my wheels was off the axle. Right, and my car was all man. It was in bad shape, especially the driver's side. And I remember telling Lisa, I said, you know what, Lisa, every time I'm with you, something bad happened, right? I'm done with you, right? I don't know what it was like. Every time I was with this girl, right, it was some bad luck. Anyway, um, get back to the story. So I remember the tow truck came, asked me where I want to take the car to. I was like, I don't know. You know, I didn't know where to take it to because especially that part of Baltimore. I didn't even know they had a Dodge dealership. And he gave me, I said, yeah, take it this. I took it to this Dodge dealership, right? So um, I got a rental car. I had a rental car. So I would call up there, right? Call up there. I said, like I would call up there every time I call up there, like, hey, I'm just calling to see how my car doing. Oh, let me switch you over to service. They get the service, right? They pick up. Yeah, I'm just calling and say, oh, you need parts. Switch me over to parts. Parts will pick up. Yeah, I'm trying to find how my car doing. Oh, wait a minute. You need and next thing you know, right? They they leave me on hold. All of a sudden the phone will hang up. Right. So I got pissed. I said, you know what? I'm tired of this shit, right? So I drove up there. Right? And it was funny. I remember when I drove up there, right? It was like all blacks in there working. And like that guy said in this video, they was just chilling, music cranked up, nobody not doing nothing, right? And I'm like, you know, I seen my car over there. I'm like, man, y'all ain't started working on the car yet? Oh no, man, we gonna get to it though. We're gonna get to it. I'm like, and I remember what, and I said, okay, I'm being like, okay, I'm gonna give y'all benefit of the doubt. I seen a lot of other cars in there. So another week go by, same thing. I called there, get the run around. That's it. I'm drove up there again, And I remember the second time I went up there, it was a black man crying. I can never forget this. And he was crying, right? And I said, what's up, man? He's like, man. This man was in tears. He said, they want to charge me $800 for a tune-up. I was like, what? He said, yeah. I said $800 for a tune-up. Yeah. Man literally had tears in his eyes. I said, what kind of car you got? I can't remember, but like 8-cylinder. I said, what they charge you, $100 for each cylinder? You're like, something like that. I mean, this man had tears in his eyes, right? So I went out there again. Same thing. Everybody just chilling, not doing nothing. People on the phone, talking to girls. And I was like, you know what? This place sucked. I done picked the wrong Dodge dealership, right? So I called my father-in-law. My father-in-law was a lawyer, right? And I said, John. He said, Brian. He said, call the Attorney General, right? I said, the Attorney General. He said, yeah. He said, call the Attorney General, right? He gave me a phone number. I said, okay. He said, tell him what's going on. So I did. So I called the Attorney General, right? And like I said, this is a while ago now. This is back in the 80s, late 80s. Cause like I said, I had an 87 Daytona. So probably like, 87. But anyway, all I remember, the Attorney General, I called him. I gave him Dodge place. And he said, okay. He called me back. Like, he said, I'll get back to you. He called me back, I think, like let's say this was on a Thursday. He called me back like next week, like on a Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday. He said, Brian, he said, go back. He said, go back up there. Go back up there. And I'm gonna say about about 6 days later. He said, go back. Either he said go back up there, or they called me. But it was funny, right? That's my dog. When I went back up there, it was funny, right? My car was fixed, right? And when I went back up there, it was all white people in there. All white people. It was a whole. I walked out. I said, "Oh, it was a whole different atmosphere. Everything was professional." I walked in there, guys greet. Yep, yeah, all white people, and they was working. Just saying, it was like going to a whole different car dealership, and my car was fixed. So, I'm just saying, right? Now, there's one time that I had to call the Attorney General on the Black Run business, cause they weren't doing nothing. Had my car for 2 weeks, wasn't doing a damn thing. Called Attorney General a week later, when their car was fixed, all professional, and it was like went from all black to all white. So anyway, guys, I'm just saying, I don't know. Like I said, this happened in the 80s. I don't even know if you can do that now, but if you're having a problem like that, call the Attorney General. Peace out.